Hi boys and girls. Today we are going to be learning a new number. The number that we're going to be learning about comes after the number 12. Can you figure out what it is? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do you know what it is? The next one is 13. 13 is the number that we're going to be learning about today. Okay, so we know it comes after 12, so let's practice writing the number 13. It's a 1 and a 3. Let's practice. So we know how to write the number 1, just a big line down. So there's our 1. And to make a 13, we have to have a 3 afterwards. And a 3 is just made of 2 small curves. We know how to make a 3 because we've learned it already. So right next to that 1, you're going to do your 1, but you're going to jump to the side and then you're going to do 2 small curves. And there you go. There's our number 13. Okay, boys and girls? A 1 and a 3. 13. Now I know it doesn't sound like it should be called 13, but that's one we just have to remember. It's 13. Okay, so let's have a look at our worksheet. Let me put my pen down. Now, I've already done some of my worksheet because I know that you all know how to do these because we've done them all year, haven't we? And I know that you've done 11 and 12 with me on YouTube. So I've done some of it already because I want to do something with you afterwards. So you can see on the worksheet, we have our 13, we're going to trace it, the 1 and the 3. And then in this box here where it says you can use stickers, as you know, I don't have any stickers at home. So I've done 13 Z's. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so you do 13 Z's, our letter of the week, in that box, or you can use some stickers if you have them. All right, now let's have a look at this part here. This is the one where you can use your dot markers if you have them, but I circle them because, as you know, I don't have any dot markers. So let's have a look at these numbers and see if we can find the 13s hidden. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. A 1 and a 9. That's not a 1 and a 3, so we know that's not 13. Do you know what number that is? It's 19. If you said 19, you're right. So we don't want that. We don't want that 19. What about this one? Look, a 1 and a 3. So that must be 13. So let's circle that. Now the next one, a 1 and a 5. Okay, it's not a 1 and a 3. Do you know what number that is? It comes after 14. It's 15. If you said 15, you're right. But we don't need 15. We only need 13. Oh, look. A 1 and a 4. I just talked about 1 and a 4. That's a 14. So, we don't need that one. How about this one? A 1 and a 2. We just learnt that one last week. Do you remember? Did you say 12? So we don't need a 12. We don't need a 12. Oh, look. A 1 and a 3. You're right. We have to circle it. It's a 13. And how about this one? A 1 and a 5. We had it before, didn't we? That's a 15. We don't want that. Cross it out. And look, a 1 and a 3. 13. Let's circle the 13. Ooh, and this is a big one, a 2 and a 0. Do you know what number that is, boys and girls? It comes after 19. If you said 20, you are super smart. But we don't want a 20. Too big. Look, the very last one, it's a 1 and a 3. 13. So we need to circle it. Okay, let's count how many 13s we have, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 13s. That's quite a lot. Good detective work. Okay, now down here, this is where you can use counters if you don't want to actually colour it, but we do patterns, don't we? So I did my pattern a little bit different today. I did 2 oranges and then a yellow. So I only used 2 crayons, but my pattern is a bit different. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So remember, boys and girls, this is a 10 frame. We know there are 10 in there. 10, 11, 12, 13. And there's my pattern. Orange, orange, yellow. Orange, orange, yellow. Orange, orange, yellow. Orange, orange, yellow. Orange. We don't need to go any further. And here we are colouring in some airplanes. And I did my pattern a little bit different on this one. I did green and then blue, blue. So I coloured in 13 airplanes going green, blue, blue. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I did it a slightly different pattern that time. Green, blue, blue, green, blue, blue, green, blue, blue, green, blue, blue, green. Okay, now on the back of our worksheet, the very last thing that we do on here is we practice writing our 13s. I've written 13, and that's what I'd like you to do, boys and girls. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, boys and girls? That was a very quick rundown of how to do our worksheet today. Okay, so now let's move on to the thing that we haven't done before. So there's, I'm going to put my 13 worksheet to the side, and I want you guys to have a look at my penguins. My penguins are lining up in the right order. Can you see the one at the very top? Let's just move this down a little bit. The one at the very top is the beginning of us counting. And these little penguins underneath the pink line, they're lost and they're not sure where they need to go. So together, let's figure out where these penguins need to go. So let's count. It should be in order. Let's start at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which penguin is missing? What comes after 6? Can you see the penguin that's missing at the bottom? Which one is missing? If you said 7, you're right. So let's put number 7 penguin in his right spot. Okay, there's 7. Let's keep going. 8, 9. Ooh, which penguin is missing here? What comes after 9? Where's the next penguin? Where is it? What comes after 9? 13? 10? Yes, 10. Penguin number 10 comes next. Oh, there's penguin number 10. After 9 comes 10. Now let's keep going. After 10 comes legs 11. So 10, 11, 12. What comes next, boys and girls? Is it our number of the week? Did you get it? You're right. It's number 13. So let's get number 13 because 13 comes after 12. Let's put number 13 on number of the week. Okay, so we've still got 2 more to go. So let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What comes next? This number or this number? This number is 20 and this number is 16. What comes after 15? Did you say 16? If you said 16, you are right. Very smart. So let's put number 16 penguin in his place. Okay, so we've got 1 penguin left and 1 space left. So we know it has to go there. But let's count all the way to the end so we know we've got this number right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Did you say 20? A 2 and a 0 is 20. That was on our 13 worksheet, wasn't it? A 2 and a 0 is 20. So good job, boys and girls. Great counting. We've filled in all the penguins that needed to go into their proper place, and we've counted all the way from 1 up to 20. Very good detective work, boys and girls. You figured it out. I'm going to see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed counting with the penguins, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, boys and girls.